So this is how to use my feather and other cutters. So these are quite detailed and it can be a little bit tricky to get the clay out of the cutter. So I'm going to go through the process that I have used that I've found has worked. So I have rolled my clay 4 cards thick, which is the, if you've got frames, that's the number 4 or it's 1mm. I like to roll inside a plastic folder. My plastic folder is literally just made from a heavy grade food bag that's split down the side, so there's a fold and the clay's inside and kept nice and clean. So the thing I've been using is a ceramic tile. So I've got a clean ceramic tile. It does need to be ceramic. I've noticed this does not work with plastic or acrylic sheet. So I'm just going to gently rub over. What I want is for my clay to decide to stick to the tile. So I'm just going to massage it a little bit. I am not putting any pressure or I'm not pressing down because I don't want to squish the clay. I just want to encourage that clay to decide to stick to my tile. And I'm going to give it a moment because I have found if I give it a moment, so the surface of the clay starts to dry a little bit. This is not brand new fresh clay. I've also found with these really detailed cutters that actually they work better if you're using up an old pack of clay and it's not absolutely fresh out of the packet. Because fresh out of the packet clay can often be a little bit sticky if you're using something. This is art clay silver, and that can be a little bit sticky as it comes out. So I give it a moment and I'm kind of looking for the point where I can rub my finger over the clay and it's not grabbing and it doesn't feel, it feels like there's no resistance, but it's not dry. So what I do then, I get my cutter. I need a little bit of, I like cool slip myself. I'm just going to run, I just put some cool slip on my desk. I'm just going to run it into the cool slip. Now, I am a dab off on my hand, girl, because I want just enough cool slip. I don't want too much. And I'm going to press my cutter down and I'm going to just press straight down. Give it a second, and what I tend to do with these, I'm not going to pull it straight up. I am going to rock very slightly. And there we go. That holds with the clay. The thing that's holding it, the trick is the tile for sure. That makes a big difference. The other thing you can do and actually it is kind of a personal preference to do it this way for me, because I really like the way it softens the edge, is cling film. So if you press through cling film, obviously that's giving you the barrier between the cutter and the clay. But I quite like the way the cling film gives it almost like a bubbly. So then I am going to, let's just cut that. Grab the rest of my clay quickly because obviously I don't want to waste the clay. And I would now leave these on the tile to dry rather than trying to move them. So here we go. Let me bring this closer up and see if I can focus on it. So you can see the difference. Oh, my studio lights are getting in the way, but you can see the difference between the absolutely flat and like the kind of more rounded shape of the of using the cling film. But that's the best way. That's how to get best use out of these cutters that have got lots of detail in them.